Enrich your musical dreams with an expert and international music educator, John Chitambo. Welcome to JC Music Education Channel. Music education for all ages and races.
Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to our second segment, our second session, our second lesson. I'm very glad. I've been looking forward to this second lesson, and I'm happy that you have managed to review your first lesson on the posture, holding your instrument, which we did in the previous lesson. And now you're ready. You're very ready. You know your left hand, you know your right hand, you know which finger goes first, you know all the correct way of holding, so you can now freely hold your instrument properly, and you are ready for this lesson. So today's lesson is introducing you to your first three notes. The first three notes is, the first one is the one on that line, the third line. The third line on the staff is always a B. And since we know where it's found, it's on the third line. Each and every time we put a note there, we will have to remember that it's a B. And so where do we find this note? And it's going to be at the first note for our lesson. Where do we find it? We find it by closing the thumb down and closing the first hole up. The first, and this is as simple as can be. So let's play B using the pattern which is on your screen. And this, I'm using the crochet beat, which has one beat. It's 1, 1, 1, 1. So you see how the crochet looks. And so we're gonna play. I don't want you to focus much on the crochet. Focus on getting the sound which is consistent in one beat. But that is a sound produced using the crochet. So we're gonna play that together at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Absolutely beautiful. That was as clear because I am closing completely and I am closing there. That is the B. One more time. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your sound is as clear as the clouds in the sky. That was the B. And now we are moving to the next note in this lesson. The next one is A. Where do we find A on the staff? Dun! That is your A. It's right in the second space of your staff. Every time you see the note on that space, just remember that's your A. Now let's grab it from there and let's see where we find it on the recorder. So on the recorder, it's simply closing the next finger, next hole. Ta-da! That is my A. And where do I find it on the staff? Down. Can I read it? Yes, I can read it. Bring the music, Mr. John. Tum. Let's play A. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Beautiful! That was your A. One last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My thumb is relaxed right there. I don't want you to hold your recorder like this. Remember the first lesson. So just leave your thumb resting here and just curve your fingers gently and don't hold your recorder like this. Don't hold like that. I want you to just let this hand, we're gonna use it at a later stage. Beautiful! I am so excited that you can make sounds. Be proud of yourself. You have done a fantastic job. Now we are remaining with your final note. And your final note is the G.
Music education for all ages and races.
So G is found on dun. That is your second line. Every time you see that second line on your stuff, remember it's your G. Let's grab it from there. Dun. Let's put it on the recorder. Where do we find it? Close your next finger. That is your G. So we have 1, 2, 3 fingers to give us the note on the staff, which is the second line. That pitch G is this one. Bravo! Let's listen to the sound of G. Beautiful! Now, there is something strange, boys and girls, that I have to tell you. If you don't close completely, listen to the sound. Because I am not closing. I have to feel that I'm closing, that my fingers are closing completely, and that I'm not leaving any space not closed. And that will give me a very clear sound like this. Beautiful! Now we can play all the notes together. So we're gonna start with the B, and we'll move to the A, and we'll move to the G. We're gonna have to play 3 B's, 3 A's, and 3 G's, like this. Make sure you look right on your music. Don't look on your fingers. Focus on your music and develop your sight reading. So we're gonna start with the B at the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna add the piano to it. We're gonna play together with piano. Bravo! Thank you very much, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me in my lesson 2. And I look forward to our third lesson when I will introduce you to a simple song that we are going to learn in the next lesson. And I hope that you look forward to that. But you can't do the third lesson without completing the first 2 sessions, which is the lesson 1, how to hold your recorder, left hand up, right hand down, and this lesson 2 recorder. I hope that you have understood the concept for this lesson, and this was all about 3 notes on the recorder, as well as on the music stuff, where we will be writing those notes and where we will be expected to read them. And so I want you to master your B on the staff and A on the staff, as well as the G on the staff. Thank you very much, and I can't wait for the next lesson. Bye for now, and see you next lesson.
Enrich your musical dreams with an expert and international music educator, John Chitambo. Welcome to JC Music Education Channel. Music education for all ages and races.